Hey there, friends and enemies. JoPa here again, and today I want to talk about all the information released in the TWAB about Solstice coming up next week in Destiny 2, and I'm very excited about a lot of these changes, not only to Solstice, which used to be Solstice of Heroes, but also the events in general, which they have announced already that they're overhauling, and I'm pretty excited about that because the seasonal events in Destiny 2 have become a little bit stagnant, so hopefully these changes will kind of push people towards coming back and playing them a little bit more. But again, it's a hard balance because I know that there's not too much development time that they can spend on these when they're only going to be in the game for about 3 weeks each and every year compared to the rest of the content that's going to stick around for a lot longer. But let's jump into it and see what they have for us now. Now, next week they're kicking off the seasonal event Solstice. Again, not Solstice of Fears, but the EAZ is returning. This is one of their best event locations in Destiny history, and I'm very excited to jump back into it, especially with some of the changes that they're making to how it works. So the major revamp to the Solstice EAZ activity, brand new armor upgrading experience, and then the first ever event card. The event card is going to be a little bit controversial. I can already see some complaints about it. However, I'm not too worried personally. The event card summary: launching of the event card to organize activities and help guide players on what they can do during the event. Available free to all players. View it by interacting with Eva or via the quest tab. Event card consists of event challenges, seals, and titles, which is interesting that they're adding more titles to the game, and upgraded event card rewards. The free events you know and love will remain the same, and some of the free rewards are now claimed via the event card instead of unlocked at the vendor. Now, completing event challenges earns players event related rewards and event tickets. Players can upgrade their event card for 1,000 silver to unlock an instant claimable reward bundle, the ability to spend event tickets for more rewards. These are going to be cosmetic rewards, nothing that is going to be locked behind the event card gameplay wise, which is good, but it's obviously a slippery slope when you are doing a paid option for these event cards. Not sure you'll earn enough event tickets? No problem. Tickets are earned even if you haven't upgraded your card, and the event card can be upgraded anytime while the event is active. Must be turned in before Solstice ends on August 9th. Upgraded event card rewards will be exclusively obtained through their event in the year they launch, but could be added to the Eververse store in the future. Interesting. So for at least a year, they're basically exclusive to the event card. Now, here are some of the rewards that are instantly unlocked. It's a hot dog eating contest as well as a sunny exotic ghost shell. So before the event starts up, they want to talk about the armor upgrading. So some of the goals focus on actively upgrading armor the entire event through new player actions, provide agency and choice, give players a chance to reasonably chase armor rolls for the duration of the event, tie together acquiring and upgrading armors with the theme of Solstice, lower the barrier for entry for players who haven't engaged with the armor stats. If you ever wanted to chase down specific armor rolls, like you want a 100 resilience build, this is the way to go, which is interesting because before it's only been through really end game that you can really focus farm high stat roll armor. So having a option for newer players through something like Solstice, I think is a good thing. It's not going to be so much armor that you're going to be able to not need to go into the higher end of activities to perfect your build. However, you'll have options, and if you just want to be if you're a more casual player and you wanted some higher stat roll armors, which is interesting. Also, anytime you're able to focus armor sets and get those stat rolls you want, I think it's a good thing, especially if you have to put in a little work to get there. So you have silver leaves, earning silver leaves by completing activities. Silver ash, transform the leaves to ash by completing bonfire bash. Spend silver ash to reroll armor stats from the armor mod screen. So it seems like you're going to do outside activities like your pinnacles, like nightfalls, like all that kind of good stuff. You'll get the silver leaves, turn them to silver ash by going into the EAZ, and then kindling. Earn kindling by completing Solstice event challenges. Spend the kindling to upgrade your armor stat potential. Each piece of armor can be upgraded 3 times, up to 3 tiers. You only need to do this once per armor slot. Every time you upgrade a piece of Solstice armor, it is permanent and shared across all pieces for that slot. So if you upgrade a helmet all the way to tier 3, every Solstice helmet currently in your inventory and any future helmets you earn will also have tier 3 stat rolls. Interesting. Complete event challenges during Kindling. Use Kindling to permanently upgrade your Solstice armor stat roll. Complete a wide variety of activities through the game to earn the silver leaves. Complete the Solstice activities, Bonfire Bash, and then so on and so forth. So that's how you use the Silver Ash to reroll armor stats from the armor mod screen. Keep earning and spending Silver Ash to reroll armor to get the stats you want. Again, very interesting take. And then once you fully rerolled stats on a piece of armor, pick up a new piece for the same slot to start rerolling stats again. The new Solstice armor set features both free and paid glows like previous years. Obviously, we've done that all the time. Fully upgrading a piece of armor with Kindling will cause it to glow. So the armor sets are interesting. I really like the Warlock. However, the Dragon, chest piece, and legs for the Titan, I think are ones that I would probably use quite a bit just to mix and match. So that's something that I'm very excited about, even if I'm not all in on the full set. Although, like I said, the Warlock set is pretty fire. The Hunter set is okay, but it'll be interesting to take a look at with various shading. Once your armor is all nice and shiny, you can access the high stat rolls, focus on the stat or two of your choice. So that's good. And then that's everything about Solstice armor upgrade. And yeah, so the other thing is that from what we know that has been data mined a little bit, it seems like there's going to be a hand cannon associated with Solstice as well. But they haven't fully announced that, so we'll wait and see. I'm not going to hold my breath, but it would be interesting if we do get a hand cannon in the game that is from Solstice, because I always feel like you need a weapon to go along with the armor in order to keep people engaged, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Otherwise, that's all the news. I'm excited about this event to get started because I really can't wait to return to the EAZ, and I'm hopeful that farming these rolls, getting your stat gear, and getting the new weapon, if it's in there, will keep me engaged. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. My name is JoPa. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more Destiny 2 content from me going forward. Also, let me know in the comments down below, will you be checking out Solstice, or is this your summer break from Destiny right now? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.